So this is my first time doing a 3-minute TikTok, but I think it's important to do it. War of the Bounty Hunters #2 is out right now. And when I tell you this is one of the cooler things that I have read in a long time, I'm not exaggerating. Honestly, I've said this because of the Dr. Aphra comics and the Darth Vader comics and the Star Wars comics all working together to create a cohesive storyline that ends up being moved forward even more every time a War of the Bounty Hunters comes out. But like, oh my gosh. War of the Bounty Hunters #2 specifically is really cool to me because there was a moment in War of the Bounty Hunters #2 that is referencing Dr. Aphra #12, which it's the same scene done in a different art style with a little bit different text, but it still does the same thing and moves the story along. It's just cool, and I like cool things. On top of that, you also get the relationship between Boba Fett and some of the other bounty hunters, which always is cool. Plus, there's a very funny moment where basically everybody just questions why Han Solo is worth this much hassle. And I just think it's very funny that a man that gets in trouble every time he tries to do anything and fumbles his way into situations is so important to everybody that the Empire shows up to this party. Black Sun, the Hutts, the Empire, everybody's here because they hate Han Solo. And yet all of us fans love Han Solo. And I think that's why. Anyway, I know that I'm rambling, but you have to read this book. If nothing else, just read War of the Bounty Hunters, Dr. Aphra. The other ones are amazing. Darth Vader, Star Wars, the rest, they are so good. But if you're only going to read a couple, War of the Bounty Hunters and Dr. Aphra. I know I sound like a fanboy here, but it's just good. If you disagree, let me know why. Because, I honestly can't find a flaw in this story. See you around the galaxy.